Hi guys, today we're going to talk about simple run breakdowns. Three things that I look at kind of before we dive into the film. Our linebackers coach is the run game expert, so he does all of this in our run breakdown. And this is just three simple things that he does to kind of figure out what is going on. So let's dive right into it. So first thing we'll look at is the running back, where he ends up. Is he ending up opposite of where he started? So this report was off a college team that I've been studying, college team defense, from 2015 on, um, just certain situations. But when the running back is in shotgun, 77% of the time he is finished opposite of that. Um, Obviously, for 100 yards and .9 yard average. 22% of the time he is finished on the same side, and there's one outlier where there was no running back on a certain run play. So that's where I'll start. I am not a huge fan of a hit chart like he ran in the right, A gap, B gap, C gap, or left, A gap, C gap. Why is generally the running back go to where the defense linemen are not. So if you're playing multiple fronts like I play, that running back for the most part is trying to hit an open hole. If we play double two eyes, maybe he's not running in the A gap at all against us, or all the film I'm seeing is against a three technique to the field and a shade to the boundary. Well, maybe he always goes to the left if the ball was in the hash, or to the play side A gap, backside B gap. Again, I don't think that's um, great information. I want to know if he finished opposite of where he started, crossing the center, or he finished on the same side as where he started. Shotgun team. If it's a pistol team, then you can do based off of where he opened, field boundary, trips 2x2, different things. This was an easy team because they were shotgun. The next thing I'll look at is the Y, the tight end. Okay, if they're a big 11, 12 personnel team, if they're a 12 personnel team, we'll have a run Y1 category and a run Y2 category, and I'll have our run game expert say, hey, 12's always 1 and 88's always 2 or whatever that week. So he'll look at this and he'll look at, does the tight end stay on the same side, or does he go opposite once the ball is snapped? So 76% of the time, this tight end stayed on the same side. This was a team that they were attached tight end. Obviously, that's going to be a huge percentage, but they were also a team that would have a tight end be the wing. So that's good. What we do with our safeties and our coverage structure is our DBs are going to handle that tight end, whether he stays on the same side or he goes opposite in the run fit. So this is important information to get to our defensive back coach so he can start to think about what coverages he likes to play for the run and the pass, and me as the coordinator. So that's things that we will track. And then we'll try to find a tendency maybe by alignment on same side or opposite. What you can then do is you've obviously have the formations broke down. What we find is maybe if you brought this to a 2x2 wing formation, two extended receivers to the field, two eligible players to the boundary with one of those guys being a wing, what you might find is there's a huge tendency for him to go opposite in that formation. But when he's 3x1, all right, three wing by one, maybe they stay same side. So they're ending up in that same, by your breakdown, they're ending up in that same three wing by one formation. It's just they get to it different ways. So maybe that would be a game plan for that team. And then what we'll look at is how do the running back and the Y finish in relationship of each other, all right? So this team, 40% of the time in this breakdown, that tight end finished on the same side as that running back. All right. 35% of the time they finished opposite of each other. This helps with linebacker flow, whatever your reads are, defensive backs. This was a pistol, and the tight end was to the boundary. So this, for me, told me 11% of the time when they're in pistol, the tight end was going to be the boundary. This team opened up always to the tight end, so that was an easy breakdown. This was 10% of the time the tight end was to the field when they were in pistol, and they opened up to the field. And this 4% just told me that the tight end ended up extended. So I really didn't want to count that in, but you could if you got the right tendency or breakdown there. So that's what I had for today. If you have any questions, let me know. You can follow me on YouTube up top. All right, you can follow me on Twitter, and I have my CoachTube course, and I'll be working on my next CoachTube course here in the future.